Alright, I just wanted to make this video because there was something that was sent to me recently and also just a realization that I had that are just too coincidental for them to just be that. They're very funny to me as this all pieces itself together, and I just wanted to make this video to corroborate and completely validate what occult science has been talking about. This is his video. This is his find. Please watch it, please, because this is his thing. You know, he explains it and knows a hell of a lot more about it than I do. But I just wanted to just to show what I found is, like I said, to show that, I mean, this stuff checks out. It really does. These are the blueprints. These are the real designs. This is the real thing. Like I said, please watch the video. It explains it all. You can clearly see he's not making this stuff up. This is Cern. This is what they've done is they've created all these, as he even calls them, mini-me's, based off a real nuclear machine, nuclear reactor, whatever it is, and it's all shaped and designed like a bell. As in, it's as their own design show. It's called Saturn, and Saturn's original name is Bell Saturn. It's all based off this bell, and you can clearly see it. If you were at the bottom looking up at a bell, this is what you'd see. This is how it would look. And I'm glad he pointed this out because I would have completely missed it. They're trying to fix this machine. The center pillar or whatever is broken, and it's clearly depicted as such right here. You can clearly see it's broken. That's why your people of power, your priests, all these guys that are playing God, they stand in between the pillars at the podium, and the podium represents the broken pillar. And I learned that from McCleary. Just want to say I'm trying to give credit where credit's due. All right, this is not like I figured all this stuff out. I'm not trying to take credit for any of this stuff. All right, but so as occult science was saying, that this bell, everything's based off of it. So yes, the Vatican keyhole is a keyhole, but what it really is representing is this atomic nuclear bell or whatever this thing really is. The all-seeing eye. Yeah, it's the all-seeing eye, but it's also the bell. You can see it clear as day. Even the top here, the little ridges, the rings. And then this is the one I wanted to add. I live in the St. Louis metro area. There's a long-running television show called Show Me St. Louis. This is a logo, and it dawned on me because I always thought it was the all-seeing eye. It's not. I mean, it is, but it's also what it really clearly represents is the bell. Here's the clangor and all. I mean, same thing you're looking at when you look at Taco Bell. I mean, it's just the stuff really it's the real deal. And first name, last name, guys that's been watching my stuff. I appreciate the support, by the way, man. Thank you very much. He sent me this video. I'll put it below. Check it out. A lot of great catches. Here's Katy Perry, and here's Cern right behind her. And as you can clearly see, I mean, it's the same thing as in the plans. I mean, they know what they're doing. And what's funny is this thing is purple even. And occult science time and time again talking about how purple represents the atomic energy. It's the color of the atomic power, as well as it being in the mixture of the red and blue, the androgyny of the fallen angels and what have you, and as well as royalty and dictatorship, power, but not necessarily like that, but nuclear power. So I just wanted to pass this stuff along, and it sounds to me like things are going the way they want them to go. I don't know if you've heard, but out of their own mouths, they're going to next month in March fire particle beams in opposite directions. They're going to really fire this thing up, and they're going to open some stuff up. It certainly seems that way, and it sounds like to me like they already are. I don't know if you've seen what's excuse me, these stories all over the news. Dead cat attached to cross found at church, which is funny because I just did a video about a cat rising from the dead, and the cat represents the female aspect of Saturn. This stuff is all connected. You got that. You've got mom and daughter critically ill following house fire hours after Ouija board session predicted their deaths. 35-year-old man says witches instructed him to cut off his manhood. No head, no limbs, just a torso found in Northern California field. Teen battling internet addiction cuts off own hand. And these stories are all loaded with your 369s. So, I'm not there. I don't know what's really true and what's not. But all I'm trying to say is that it seems like they're letting loose some evil demonic spirits. And they certainly are trying to paint a very dark picture. So I'm just trying to show that this stuff is, and not me, I'm just trying to help corroborate and pass on what I'm finding myself, that this stuff is all tied together. And let's not forget that you have all this stuff going, these new swarms in Yellowstone again, and we're being told now that that thing can go off any moment from the own geologists and their own the own Yellowstone geologists are saying that now. You have the newly reported swarm of earthquakes in Oklahoma. You have them in Texas. Let's not forget the volcanoes going off all over the world. The last time, it seems like anyway, as the story goes, the last time they messed with these things, these volcanoes went off, and it was a huge, you know, changed everything. The world changed. And if you research volcanoes, you'll see that these things really are the end of a cycle and the beginning of another. They talk about how, and just all we can do is go off what they say, and I'm just trying to show you what's and tell you what is being said about these things, the narrative, the BS story. But they said that those are the things, in theory, that wiped off a lot of life on the planet and paved the way for the dinosaurs. And then they say that besides maybe an asteroid or meteor impact, that a mass volcano eruption could have also been the cause for the wipeout of the dinosaurs. So the volcanoes went off, they paved the way for the dinosaurs, the volcanoes went off again, they ended the dinosaurs. So it certainly seems that volcanoes, Cern, all this stuff is tied together. And there just seems to be a lot of evil going around in the world, and regardless of the stories being true, because they are loaded with the 369s, it's just we live in some really crazy times. Let's not forget about it. Now the dark horse is being seen flying around in the sky again for the second time, and now they're saying Bigfoot is being seen at Yellowstone as well. If you haven't seen, I'm not really buying into that, but I'm just saying there's just a lot of these guys are playing with dimensional doors, and it certainly seems like they're letting stuff through. That's all I'm trying to say. So thanks to everybody for the continued support. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you. Thanks subs. Thanks to Occult Science 101. Even though the guy hates me, but whatever. I like his research and trying to pass it on. So bye.